Hello everyone, we are Acadia. Today we'll be presenting two projects, Project Food Sharing and Project Elevate. Let's begin with Project Elevate.
This is Elevate, a programming initiative which enhances entrepreneurship skills for youth, which in today's day and age is a skill that is out of reach for many.
According to the Nova Scotia School Board, there are no formal plans to implement entrepreneurial education in the middle school age curriculum, so we decided to teach them ourselves.
Welcome to Project Elevate, a programming initiative targeted at teaching youth about entrepreneurship practices and valuable business skills, which allow these youth a chance to even start their own business ventures. This venture is partnered with Refresh Annapolis Valley and Launchbox.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferguson.
And I'm Jacob Hosine. Joining us today on tech is Brogan O'Brien and Jackson Hemphill.
We would like to begin by acknowledging that our university is situated in Mi'kmaq, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people.
Elevate is a 10-week program that caters to youth interested in entrepreneurship, while also incorporating relevant technology practices such as prototyping, HTML, CSS, web programming, and databases. Our focus revolved around entrepreneurship, and through that was entrepreneurship styles, ideation and innovation, customer mapping and personas, business model canvas, and the perfect pitch. Partnered with Mike Kaplan of Refresh Annapolis Valley, an industry leader in youth programming, we were able to bring in expertise needed to bring these technological skills to life.
These sessions consisted of many skills that are leading the way in the entrepreneurial world, which include design thinking practices, ideation exercises, and other useful tools that can help them develop their ideas into reality, all while keeping sustainability and green business practice in mind.
We feel inspired to educate the next generation to realize the importance of the environment and its role within the economy. Combined with an entrepreneurial mindset, the next generation can increase environmental awareness and create lasting change for generations to come.
We are taking our values and knowledge and sharing it with our next community, national, and world leaders.
But we do not stop there.
Our goal is to give these youth the opportunity to demonstrate all they've learned and develop a prototype.
And with this prototype, they have earned the chance to pitch or present this prototype to community stakeholders, which creates limitless possibilities.
We wanted to encourage the prototype to be something tangible, to highlight the value of bringing an idea to life and making an impact in their community. And we also wanted to demonstrate that you can make an impact just by using the resources around you. And let me tell you, this was definitely the case. The youths surpassed expectations and blew us and the judges out of the water.
Absolutely. This project impacted 8 youth, in turn creating 8 prototypes, with an indirect outcome that is yet to be determined. But we are confident that the exposure to these skills will manifest into reoccurring impact within our community. We provided the skills to enable these youth to solve many more problems as they continue to develop. Similar to the notion of giving someone a fish and they'll be fed for a day, but teaching someone how to fish and they'll be fed for a lifetime.
We are Project Elevate, inspiring our leaders of tomorrow, one program at a time.
Thank you. Now, let's jump right into Food Sharing Acadia.
So this is also Food Sharing Acadia, and we have noticed two major problems facing society, with one clear solution for both.
The first problem is food waste. Approximately half of all food worldwide is wasted. Food waste produces methane and greenhouse gases, 25 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. This means that if food waste were a country, it would be the 3rd largest emitter of greenhouse gases in the world. The water that was used for irrigation, that food as well as the energy needed to transport, package, and process is lost as well.
The second problem is food insecurity. In 2018, 1 in 8 Canadian households were food insecure. Food waste exacerbates climate change, which in turn increases food insecurity. In Canada, 355.5 billion kilograms of food is wasted every single year. That's about $49 billion. 11 billion kilograms of this food waste is 100% avoidable. With the average person consuming 2 kilograms of food per day, this completely avoidable waste could feed 40% of all Canadians. Considering only about 12% of Canadians are food insecure, these numbers are staggering.
Our solution?
Sharing food. That's where the concept of food sharing comes in. Food sharing originated in Germany in 2012, but has since been recreated all over the world.
Food Sharing Acadia was founded by a group of students through Enactus Acadia in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Our mission is to divert food waste by redistributing it throughout the community.
This initiative is modeled after similar groups across the world. The students that started this project were introduced to food sharing while on exchange in Norway. They saw the positive impact that the project had in the community and were inspired to start something similar upon returning to Canada.
We knew Wolfville would be extremely accepting and in need of this, given that Nova Scotia has rates of household food insecurity 2.2% above the national average.
Food sharing helps remove the stigma surrounding food waste. And because we are mainly focused on reducing food waste, we can also help address food insecurity in a unique way.
Flipping the narrative from helping people in need of food assistance to people helping address the issue of food waste.
Our project started with a Facebook page to provide students and community members with a platform to connect and share their unwanted food. Eventually, this expanded to posts about catered events on campus.
We soon partnered with Carl's Independent Grocer and Sterling's Farm Market in Wolfville to receive their food waste. We created a box on campus where we left the food so people could have easy access to it.
Last year, our Facebook page quickly grew to over 300 members, and we successfully diverted approximately 125 kilograms of food waste in just a few short months, enough to feed 62 people.
Unfortunately, in March of 2020, COVID hit. Campus suddenly shut down, and with it, our project came to a halt. With nobody here to do the work, we scrambled to notify our suppliers that food pickups could not continue, while we encouraged students to share their food safely as everyone packed up to leave.
We had hoped to restart pickups in September, but we were living in a very different world. We had to learn the new COVID protocols and how our project may fit into this new reality.
The safety of our team and our community was our #1 concern, and so we made the difficult decision to hold off on food pickups until the second semester.
We spent our time working with a computer science student on a website for Food Sharing Acadia to serve as an information hub and hopefully one day our main platform for sharing food.
When we returned in January, we couldn't hold off any longer. Food insecurity has always been a major problem for many around the world, but the pandemic only made things worse.
Food insecurity has gone up approximately 4% during COVID-19. In comparison to the previous years, while household food waste is thought to have increased by 13.5%.
By organizing COVID-safe food pickups and outdoor distribution, we have been able to continue addressing food waste and insecurity in our community. Our dedicated volunteers spend up to 8 hours per week overseeing our food table in Clock Park on Main Street, where food sharers and community members passing by can select whatever food they would like and learn about food waste.
We have reestablished our partnership with Carl's Independent and have forged a new one with the Wolfville Farmers Market.
We worked with a similar group called Waste Free Wolfville to expand our capacity and distribute food every weekday. Since restarting pickups on March 23rd, we have helped divert approximately 400 kilograms of food and directly impacted 160 people.
Those are staggering numbers. Meanwhile, we have a larger vision for Food Sharing Acadia.
We have partnered with the town of Wolfville to create little free pantries at accessible public locations around town. The idea is similar to the little free libraries.
Individuals can take and leave food as they please, and local businesses can supply their food waste much like they do today. The permanent and accessible locations would allow us to reach a greater number of community members.
We have spoken with many community groups to assess the need and gather information on those we're trying to help most, in order to make this the most impactful project we can. We are currently working on a prototype that we hope to have in place outside the public library in the fall.
Ultimately, this idea will make food sharing a more sustainable and impactful project in the future.
We are also coordinating various volunteers from the community to carry on with food pickups throughout the summer months when our student volunteers are not in the area. This will ensure that the continuation of diversion of food waste, as well as involving more of the community in what has been so far a campus-focused project.
We at Anaxis Acadia believe we have a responsibility to create a more sustainable community and are proud to be a part of this growing global movement. Thank you.
Thank you.